loves everything about the game. Extremely versatile, but more importantly, I mean, he's fun to coach. He wants to be the very best. So we've got a great relationship. So it's been great to see him blossom this fall.
Did you think you'd have him for this fall? I mean, or at what point did you know that you'd have him?
I knew I would. To what degree? Thought we had to limit him a little bit, but I mean, ever since he's been able to get on the field, he's been full go. And he's the type of young man that you want to coach because he never wants to come out, doesn't want to take a play off. And you know, I've been fortunate enough to coach guys like that in my past, and they've turned out to be really, really good football players. So I'm excited to see what he does this fall. His versatility. I mean, you know, Cam played quarterback in high school. Obviously, you know his accolades in high school, and then he comes here. Extremely smart, extremely bright young man. Once again, works hard, loves football, processes football, and you know he's a great athlete. So for him to be able to bounce out at corner at times and nickel, that just speaks volumes of who he is as an athlete, and more importantly, how high his football IQ is for him to be able to transition like that.
There were some folks in the spring who talked about him as a potential breakout guy who's really making progress. Did that just carry over into the summer and the fall, or where have you seen him take?
Yeah, Cam's still growing. You know, obviously he's got big playability, but you know, just within the system, you know, he's still learning. You know how to be a pro each and every day. He's still learning the game. He's hungry. You know, so I expect great things from him. You know, he's definitely going to play and contribute to us doing great things on the field.
How much do you benefit from older guys coming in as a first-year coach in this program? Any amount of experience they have and comfortability they have with each other?
You know, there's no greater lesson than having experience in the past. So, you know, previous jobs that I've had in the past, I've come in and had senior elders, statesmen, you know, and you know, the thing for them is you got to gain their trust. Before we can do anything, I had to gain these guys' trust, and we're a family. You know, we spent time outside of this building. They know my family. I know where they're from and their families, and so every day in the meeting, every day on the field, I mean, it's great chemistry, and they trust me. I trust them, and it's cool to coach young men that want to be the very best on and off the field, and they're hungry. You know, they want to be great, and as a coach, that's motivating in itself every time I wake up in the morning.
Terry, what did you think the first time you heard bandit and adjuster for position roles instead of just free and strong?
You coach long enough, there's all kinds of names that come up, so you just roll with the punches.
Did you get any input on that? Or?
I was like, whatever you want to do, Coach Knowles, I'll coach him up.
What to you makes the decision for who you're going to have at bandit adjuster? How do you differentiate what those skill sets are?
I'm going to play the very best players. They're all interchangeable, really and truthfully. You know, from the nickel to the adjuster to the bandit, they're all interchangeable. Each and every young man in that room knows that, and the best players are going to play. And the guys that have earned the right day in and day out, that have put in the work, are going to play, and they know that. And so, competition, you know, makes us all better. You know, and that old adage, iron sharpens iron. It's real in the room. You know, so they know when they come in that room, when they come on the field, that they have to bring it every day. So, you know, but each and every position is interchangeable.
Has Jim's approach, or just his way of seeing football, way of seeing defense, has that shown you anything new schematically? Like what sort of things have you feel like you've learned or had your eyes open to over these first few months?
We balance each other really, really well. You know, Jim sees the big picture, and then we come in, you know, with the details and the nuances, and he leans on us. You know, he leans on our experience, our knowledge, and we're pros in the room. You know, it's a great match. You know, he's got a great vision. He knows what he wants it to look like. He's cast the vision for us to carry it out, and you know, that's what we're doing.
What is it about Court Williams that makes him a team captain?
Court's a tremendous worker, you know, and he's consistent on and off the field. You know, he's not a big hoorah guy. He's more of a lead by example, but he's also great with the players. You know, he's able to pull guys aside and talk to them and just lead them, you know, and so it didn't surprise me, you know, when he got voted captain. You know, ever since I stepped foot on campus, you know, Court's been consistent and been that rock, you know, and so I'm happy for him, and obviously that phone call to his parents was awesome, you know, because they were just full of joy.
Harry, Lathan a couple of times went out of his way to thank
his football IQ. Just wondering how you've seen him sort of develop and seeing the bigger picture from the safety position during this offseason.
You know, one of the things for me, you know, teaching those guys is it's always cool when you know your calling. You know, I'm very passionate. You know, I'm a teacher. You know, and so I want to make the game as simple as possible for them. You know, so I put in a lot of time, a lot of long nights, early mornings to make sure that, you know, I'm the best teacher they've ever had. And I truly believe that, you know, coaching is teaching, and teaching is the ability to inspire learning. And so I want them every time they come in the room that they're excited about what they're going to get out of that meeting to apply to the field.